Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I have some breaking news coming out here for you. We're going to be talking about U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. All right, so yesterday he was meeting with more than 50 defense leaders from Europe and around the world at the Ramstein Airbase in Germany. So all these defense leaders were getting together here to discuss the war in Ukraine and see what they can do to get more funding for Ukraine and also provide them some more weaponry. So obviously, as most of us know, Ukraine is struggling right now to receive supplies. They're very low in ammunition and artillery shells and missiles and everything like that. So because they're struggling to fight this war, we've got all these defense leaders meeting together. And obviously, this is a very big sign that Ukraine is in a tough spot here. So they're all trying to get together and figure out what they can do to provide some aid to Ukraine. And Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin here said Russia will not win. Okay, and he vows to keep U.S. security assistance and ammunition flowing to Ukraine. Okay, and he also said something very big as well. He said the United States will not let Ukraine fail. Okay, so it makes you wonder how far they'll really go here to keep Ukraine flowing here in this war. So this is something I've been talking about for a long time now, that this war is obviously so important for the West, and it's very important for Russia as well. And because both of these sides are not willing to back down or lose, this is going to lead to a very terrible outcome here at some point. And it's just it's very scary to think about, okay? Because both sides here are saying they will not let either side lose, okay? Russia will not lose, and the West will not let Ukraine fail. So I have a video here I want to show you all. This is of Secretary Lloyd Austin speaking at this conference here. So we're going to take a look at this, and I just want you to see this, and we'll talk about it, okay? So let's put this up here for you. So take a look.
And because the United States stands by Ukraine because it's the right thing to do, and because America cares when freedom is at risk. But we also stand by Ukraine because it's crucial to our own security. The United States would face grave new perils in a world where aggression and autocracy are on the march, and where tyrants are emboldened, and where dictators think that they can wipe a democracy off the map. So when we invest in Ukraine's security, we invest in our own security. And we strengthen this contact group's shared vision of an open world of rules and rights and responsibilities. Today, Ukraine's survival is in danger, and America's security is at risk. And they don't have a day to waste, and we don't have a day to spare either. So I leave here today fully determined to keep U.S. security assistance and ammunition flowing. And that's a matter of survival and sovereignty for Ukraine, and it's a matter of honor and security for America. And make no mistake, Putin is watching, the world is watching, and history is watching.
All right, so as you can see there, this war is not going to end. It's going to continue here for quite some time, until we get to a point where somebody does finally back down. And I really don't think it'll be the West that will back down. I think, if anything, what will really happen here is Russia may have to back down at some point. But I really think that when we get to the point where either side does back down, there's a very big possibility it could lead to a nuclear war, okay? Or just some major escalation with NATO getting involved. That this won't just be simply walking away from Ukraine on either side. Okay, so he said some very big things there that I hope all of you are paying attention to. And the West is definitely 100% committed to this fight here in Ukraine. And they're not going to let Ukraine fall, okay, to the Russians. So more aid is going to be coming. I'm pretty sure they'll be passing this aid package again here pretty soon. The $60 billion that's held up in Congress, I wouldn't be surprised in the next couple weeks it gets passed, okay, maybe even this coming week. And they're going to get that money. And this war is going to continue, and it's going to rapidly intensify. And the longer this goes on, the crazier it's going to get. And it's not going to be a good outcome here. Okay. So I have another article here as well that we're going to take a look at. This is on the Associated Press. Says U.S. Defense Chief vows continued aid to Ukraine even as Congress is stalled on funding bill. So it says here, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin vowed Tuesday that the U.S. will continue to support Ukraine's war effort against Russia, even as the U.S. Congress remains stalled over funding to send additional weapons to the front. United States will not let Ukraine fail, said Austin, addressing more than 50 defense leaders from Europe and around the world who are meeting at the Ramstein Airbase in Germany. This coalition will not let Ukraine fail, and the free world will not let Ukraine fail. The meeting comes as a week after U.S. defense officials found and used $300 million in contract savings to fund a new package of military aid for Ukraine, pulling weapons from Pentagon stocks. During the session, leaders from other nations promised new aid for Ukraine. German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius told reporters that Germany will provide ammunition and armored and transport vehicles worth about $500 million or 500 million euros. So it looks like they're going to be sending them ammo and armored and transport vehicles. Germany will be. We are helping Ukraine with what it needs most in its defense against Russian aggression, Pistorius said, adding that the aid includes 10,000 rounds of ammunition from the German army or Bundeswehr. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Stocks that would be delivered to Ukraine very soon, as well as 100 armored vehicles for the infantry and 100 transport vehicles. Asked whether he still sees Americans as a reliable ally considering the ongoing delay in funding approval by Congress, Pistorius said, "I have no doubt about the reliability of Americans." So, like I said, this aid package will get passed. It's just going to take some time, and hopefully it just won't be too late for Ukraine, because we're getting lots of word that Ukraine is in desperate need right now of supplies. Speaking to reporters about after the meeting, Austin said that Ukraine's survival is in danger and that he leaves the meeting fully determined to keep U.S. security assistance and ammunition flowing. That's a matter of survival and sovereignty for Ukraine, and it's a matter of honor and security for America. So that's a big part there too, right? Is that when this aid goes to Ukraine, this provides security assistance to America and the West as well, because as long as that war stays running in Ukraine, that keeps Russia away from NATO, right? And that's what NATO is very worried about right now. They're very concerned. They've said it very many times that they are concerned of Russia potentially attacking a NATO nation, like over in the Baltics or Moldova, maybe. So obviously, they're concerned about their own security as well. That if they end this war in Ukraine, this may embolden Putin to want to attack NATO now and feel that, he's got this power that he could just do whatever he wants if they let Ukraine fall. So they're definitely not going to let Ukraine fall. They're going to fight that country till the very last man, until the entire country of Ukraine is just ravaged. And it's very sad here to think about that Ukraine is being used in this way, but at the same time, this is an ongoing thing for a long time, for nearly a decade now, where Ukraine and Russia have been battling it out. So I think it was a matter of time before things really popped off, and now it has. So now we're in a desperate need situation here. So are we going to see that that funding package get passed here pretty soon? Most likely we will, but there is possibility it could get held up here still. So the longer this takes to get to Ukraine, the worse the conditions will be for the Ukrainian military, and it's not going to be good for them. So let me know what you think down below. I just wanted to let you know here what Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was mentioning during this meeting, because he definitely had some good information there that shows how committed the U.S. is here, and also European allies are, to this war. So they're not giving up anytime soon. Let me know what you think down below. Comment your thoughts. If you got something out of this video, please smash the like button. And also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Everybody take care and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.